What is up everybody, it's your boy Cameron Bash here and welcome back to the Movement channel, where today we're going to be taking advantage of somebody's mistake, as it seems as if someone on 2K's end slipped up and released today's gameplay trailer early to the public. Now they were quick to fix this mistake, making the video private within minutes, but fortunately for you guys, we managed to jump in and see everything that they had to offer before it was taken down, along with a few screenshots for you guys to see. So with that being said, let's not waste any time today and jump straight into this video. So, to kick us off, the video that 2K accidentally uploaded was called WWE 2K22 Top 10 Hit List of Features and Innovations. And just like the title suggests, this video gives us a look at 10 new things that will be coming to the game. It's not very detailed and is done in a rapid fire top 10 style video, so we only have a few things to go off here before the main reveal comes later in January. The first thing shown off in the video is redesigned gameplay engine, and is followed up by a brief look at Jeff Hardy and Kofi Kingston wrestling in the ring. On first glance, there wasn't really much to go off here, just some slightly new camera angles and a few moves. Next, they showed us the new controls, and this one is pretty big, as they have once again revamped the control scheme for a WWE game. As you can see on screen now, this is the intended control scheme for this game. They first changed the control scheme pretty drastically for WWE 2K20, and these new controls for 2K22 seem to be a rework of those, as let's face it, the controls for 2K20 were pretty horrible. I'm not too sure how to feel about the controls we see for this game though. On the surface level, it once again seems a bit complicated compared to that of games like 2K19, but only time will tell how this plays out. Next on the list was stunning graphics, and this was followed by two pretty sweet clips, one of Edge's entrance and one of Bayley's entrance. And yes, the tagline for stunning graphics could definitely be applied to these clips. But it's best to take this point with a grain of salt for now, as things often look better pre-release compared to the final game. The next point the video shared was immersive presentation. Not 100% sure what this means at this moment in time, but it was shown off alongside a clip of Bobby Lashley hitting the Dominator on Chad Gable. The next point shared was that a new 2K Showcase mode would be coming, and based on the fact that Rey Mysterio shared a little bit about his wrestling career following this point, I think it's pretty safe to assume that the 2K Showcase will be following his career. Personally, not a big fan of 2K Showcase mode returning, as I don't think it's a mode that has much to offer as far as new content is concerned, but some of the points they have following this one will definitely make you happy if you're in the same boat as me. And speaking of which, the next point shared was for MyGM, which I think we can safely assume is this game's name for GM mode. They then follow up with a few different shots. The first one gives us a look at the draft screen, where we can see Roman Reigns being drafted to SmackDown. Alongside Roman and other superstars you can draft, you also seem to have a few stats and figures, such as their role, which I assume is going to be green for face and red for heel, their class, such as Bruiser in the case of Roman, how much he costs, with Roman costing $267,000, their pop stat, which likely means how popular they are, and their STA stat, which honestly, not too sure what this would mean. Stamina was our first guess, but based on how low Roman's is compared to that of Drew's or Becky's, that's likely not going to be it. Let us know in the comments down below, what do you think STA means? We then see a little bit of the show playing out with the superstars that you would have drafted to your brand. In this clip, we saw Big E defeat Roman Reigns in the main event. And then finally for MyGM, we got another look at a pretty detailed screen, which gives us a look at some of the different options we'll have in this mode to book and enhance our shows, such as book show, show logistics, manage roster, power cards, journal, ratings, and potentially more. I guess we'll have to wait until January to get an official confirmation on what each of these options entail. The next point shared in this video was for MyFaction, which is then simply followed by showing a few random factions that have been created in the game, such as The Miz, Drew McIntyre, Apollo Crews, and MVP. Honestly, not too sure what this mode could be all about, so again, we'd love to hear your speculation in the comment section down below. Next up, they showed us MyRISE, and just like MyFaction, this was also very vague, just showing us a clip of a few superstars being thrown off some high scaffolding in the backstage area by who seems to be Seth Rollins. Again, if you have any ideas what this mode could be all about, we'd love to hear in the comment section down below, because we're absolutely puzzled as to what this could be. The next thing they shared is Universe mode, which is fantastic to see, as a fair few people, us included, were speculating that this mode could potentially be removed from the game in place of GM mode, but it's nice to see that both modes have made it into the game. Along with this point, they shared a simple clip of the main page of Universe mode, just giving us a look at the updated menus for this mode, and we have to say, it's looking good. And finally, the last thing they shared with us may be the most important point for us here in the movement, and that is Creation Suite. And with it, they give us a look at 4 custom characters that have been made in this game. A cruiserweight, a high flyer, a technician, and a powerhouse. And with that, it seems as if the games are going to have more of an emphasis on different class types again, as if you look to the right hand side of the screen, you can see the attributes are different depending on the chosen class. We also have to say that on face value, the CAWs in this year's game look great, and it may be the year that they look the most like the in-game superstars, but again, just like with all the graphics, let's just take that with a grain of salt and wait until the full game is out before we judge it too much. And with that guys, that's going to do it for this video. Here on the screen now are a few more gameplay shots that got thrown in at the end, very similar stuff to what we saw with the gameplay trailer that was released back in SummerSlam, so not too much to go off on there. But if you guys like this video and you want to see more in-depth breakdowns like this from us, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more WWE 2K22 videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you soon for another one.